The housing market has not felt this energized in a long time, and the numbers backing that up are hard to ignore. Mortgage rates have eased almost a full percentage point this year, and that shift has started to wake up buyers. Home loan applications have risen, activity has picked up, and sellers who step in early could benefit from the momentum long before the competition catches on. In today's video, we're going to look at what's happening behind the scenes and how you can take advantage of it. We're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to keep on top of the real estate market in Richmond, Virginia, and those surrounding counties of Hanover, Henrico, Chesterfield, New Kent, Goochland, and Powhatan, then subscribe right there below and tap that little notifications bell so you can be the first to know about the current market in Richmond, Virginia. So as always, your likes and subscribes, they help me grow the channel, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate them. My goal this year is to get the channel to over 1,000 subscribers, so thank you in advance for your help. So as always, my name is Scott Durnley, and I am with the brokerage Joyner Fine Properties. So my team and I, we get calls and emails and texts from folks like you every single day looking for help making their move to the greater Richmond area or just simply moving within the RVA. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, heck, even 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. All of that info is linked right there in that description below, and we're going to help you make a smooth move to Richmond, Virginia. So this is a tried and true fact in real estate. When rates go down, buyer activity goes up. It's just as simple as that. In today's market, buyer demand is closely tied to what's happening with mortgage rates. Like I said, as these rates come down, applications for home loans go up. Rick Sharga, founder and CEO of C.J. Patrick Company, explains it like this, quote, "We are in an incredibly rate-sensitive environment today, and every time we've seen mortgage rates drop into the low to mid 6% range, we've seen an influx of buyers hit the market." And that's exactly what the data is showing. More people who were sidelined are applying for mortgages again right now. And, now the borrowing costs have come down. So of course that's going to ebb and flow just like rates ebb and flow. But the bigger picture is there's been an improvement as a whole since rates have started coming down. So let's take a look at our first graph. The Mortgage Bankers Associates shows the mortgage purchase index is hovering at its highest rate so far this year. And that's really not the only sign for optimism. Let's take a look at graph number 2. I do love my graphs. So the Mortgage Bankers Association also shows that mortgage applications recently hit their highest point in almost 3 years as well. So that's a clear sign demand is moving in the right direction ahead of 2026. And just in case you're wondering, it's not just pent-up demand coming from the government shutdown that slowed down the processing of government loans for a month or so. If you look back at that last graph, check out that green arrow. You're going to see a steady buildup of momentum through the entire year. So these dropping rates are translating into a rebound in home sales. That is trending in a good direction. And the most recent report from the National Association of Realtors shows that pending home sales, these are homes that are under contract, are picking up too. So let's take a look at our third graph. Pending home sales index is also at the highest it's been in years, and that means the market is ending the year on a high note heading into 2026 with renewed energy. Great news. While this may not seem like a big shift, it is a rebound worth talking about. Pending home sales are a leading indicator of where actual home sales are going. So if more homes are under contract right now, it's a good sign more homes will be actually closed over the next 2 months, ultimately boosting sales. This could be part of why experts project home sales will inch higher in 2026 than they were in 2024 and 2025. Of course, this may ebb and flow a bit. We see some year-end volatility with mortgage rates, but it shouldn't be enough to change the overall trend. Experts forecast say rates should stay pretty much where they are through 2026. That means the stage is set for momentum and continued growth going into the new year. So what does all this mean for you? That's a great question. Here's the opportunity. Selling now means more buyer demand. As affordability improves, you can see more buyer traffic at home showings. Of course, that's if your home is priced right and staged right. That's still got to happen. And the best part, buyers who are re-engaging feel like they've already waited too long for this moment, so they're going to be eager to move. Try to be ahead of that curve. List sooner than later. This puts you ahead of the game before others, or sellers could realize that there's been something shifting in the market. So whether you've been putting off selling because you thought buyers weren't buying, or you took your house off the market because you weren't getting any bites, this is your sign to. So thank you for tuning in to today's episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I do like to cut through the noise and let folks know what I really think is going on in the real estate market here in the RVA. But linked in the description below, I have 3 absolutely free gifts for you. First, if you're coming from out of town, there is a free Richmond Virginia relocation guide. You must like watching videos about housing in Richmond Virginia, or you wouldn't be on this channel. But it's also nice to have something you can flip through in your spare time, click on things, and learn more about RVA. So it is chock full of great information, and it is a must download. So gift number 2, I have a free buyer's guide. This walks you through the buying process with things like your timeline, setting a budget, how agents get paid, creating a wish list, the pre-approval process, all those fun things that happen between contract and closing, and much more. Again, tons of great info in there for you. So for the third gift, we know when people move, oftentimes they have to sell in their current location. So I have a seller's guide for you. This handy resource is pretty specific about how I do things when I sell a home, but it covers prepping your home for sale, general timelines, what agents should be doing to properly market your home. They're so important. All those things that happen from contract to close, and then again, much more. But here's the bottom line. Want to know what's happening with buyer activity in the greater Richmond area and what it could mean if you want to sell your house in the new year? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about getting your house listed in early 2026 so you can take advantage of this momentum building in the market. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. All of that info is linked in that description right there below. And until next time, I hope to show you around town. Have a great rest of your year, folks.